sweating crazy like he was just running.
Get off the train and just start diverting the other way. You gotta go the other way.
Are we out? You want to drive down that way? I'm going to go drive down there to go look.
Yeah, we're gonna go to...
Live on 11th Street.
How do you feel about this stabbing that happened?
Well, I was just biking back from a DoorDash pickup. I was picking up some stuff from 7-Eleven, and I saw a bunch of police cars drive by, and I figured I'd stop by and see what happened since I live pretty close by here, and I saw a guy get rolled out on a stretcher, and it seemed like some type of injury happened. And I just heard like allegedly he got stabbed, so I feel like, I mean, crime isn't like something too uncommon in the city, but rolling up on something and seeing it like myself happen afterwards is kind of spooky, but you know, it is what it is.
Tell us about the victim. How did he...
No, I just saw the victim get rolled out on a stretcher. I didn't actually see what happened.
How did the victim's condition appear?
He still looked conscious, but he looked like very weak, and He didn't look like he could move, obviously, probably because he got stabbed, but there's probably a lot of adrenaline like pumping through his veins and whatnot. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about it.
You lived in this area for a long time?
I moved here at the beginning of the year, so I've been living like on 11th and Ave for some time now. It's pretty busy around these areas, but I mean, obviously I see cop cars going back and forth, and like I'm assuming like crime's going on like every now and then, but I haven't really seen like a stabbing or anything like that myself. So.
Does it change your feelings or your perception of the neighborhood at all?
Not necessarily. I think me personally, I kind of like keep my head on a swivel, so I try to be like conscious about what's going on. If any sketchy areas, like I'm just trying to get out of there, me personally. But I do understand, you know, that comes with, you know, certain areas being more higher density population and whatnot, and especially at like a later time, there's definitely sketchier things going on. So I was trying to be careful.
I don't mean to, like, I think you already answered this question, but I just wanted to ask it again. It's like, you know, seeing what you just saw, you know, what are your feelings? What are you thinking about?
I didn't catch that last part.
Oh, what are your thoughts about like what you just saw right now? Somebody who was actually hurt, injured, and stabbed.
I mean, it's really unfortunate. Like I mentioned, like I know crime happens all the time, but it's unfortunate seeing like something like that happen. Hopefully, the victim recovers in like speedy time frame, and again, it's just like a reminder to be careful like when you're out and about, and make sure, you know, you're pay attention to your surroundings. If anything happens, you know, make sure you get out of the areas, stay safe in general.
You have a name?
Albert.
You want to give your last name?
I'll just say my first name.
How do you spell your first name?
Albert.
Albert, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome.